Okay, let's do this one shot. Hi, Athena. Happy birthday. Um, Very separate from the other video that we have planned for you. I hope you enjoy that. That'll be funny. Hi. Rather than doing the little, what's it called? Where I get everybody to say something nice, I feel like I should do this because I have my little spiel at the beginning of my videos that I do, but I haven't really got to sit down and actually say what I need to say. It's nothing bad. Obviously, I do these because I want to, and it's something I like to do. The editing and everything like that, the video, it's always fun for me. So, yeah, Athena. I don't know how to describe our friendship, but I'm definitely glad we have it. I think originally when you started, we joined at a similar time, so I feel like me and you have kind of similar experiences, kind of being outcasted, kind of feeling like we'd had to replace somebody. I know we talked about it before. You felt like you had to replace Monica, and I felt like I had to replace Brendan. But I feel like now, I hope now that we've kind of found our own place and solidified ourselves as individuals rather than replacements. Oh, yes, I forgot. Hi, Ryan. You're probably watching this too. You guys are inseparable, and I love that for you too. Honestly, don't tell anybody else. You two are my favorite couple. Every time I see you together, you always radiate this love that I can always feel between you two, and it makes me very happy to see two people who I care about a lot love each other so much. So, I just want to say that. Anyway, I feel like me and your relationship is kind of good. I say like you're one of my closer friends, and I'd like to say that like I did one of these for Simone and I was spieled on for a bit, so it's probably gonna be like that. I apologize. I feel like me and you, I can get along with you better because I feel like me and you have more similar personalities. I like to think you're very much extroverted. Like you're extroverted. I go out and I see you talking to 7 different people that I've never met. And I like to think I'm extroverted in a different way where I can be extroverted with all of you guys. Like I'm sporadic. I'm a personality. Sometimes I can be a lot to deal with. Sometimes I'm not as much. And I feel like that's the thing I can get along with you. That's the thing I feel like me and you get along with as well. I feel like we're both very big personalities. And when we hang out together, especially in a group thing, we clash very well. It's never like your personality and my personality are like clashing in bad ways. I feel like we can kind of interlink and we could be like, yeah, this is both of us, which I think is awesome. So, yeah. Um, you said this comment to me and I was like taken aback by it, but I think it's something I think about a lot. We were at Ranchman's or something like that, and I made like a joking comment, and I'm like, I haven't made out with anybody yet. And you said, what did you say? You said I would, but I see you more like a brother, so I couldn't. And I was like taken aback because I'm like, whoa. First off, love all of you. I can't make out with any of you. It's like mental incest. It seems weird, but like I see most of you like family, so if I were to do anything sexual with one of you, would just feel mental like morally incorrect. So I'm glad that we can kind of see each other as like family. I've always felt like like an older brother. That's the best way I can explain it. I've always wanted to be a protective role, especially to you, Simone, most people, because I feel like what's it called? It's the way I show my affection to certain people, and I love doing that. It's who I am, and I don't think I'd ever change that. I think the thing I'm most upset of myself about, and I don't know if you would realize this or no, is that I feel like I have a bad tendency of not reaching out to you specifically. I feel like I'm too scared to because I know you're so busy and I don't want to be what's it called adding on to anything, but I know you care and I know you're here and I know you're a good person and I know you can just kind of what's the term be here if needed. you're kind of one of those personalities where I'm like, wow, if I need anything from somebody, it would be her. If I need an idea, it'd be from you. I like to think that I can, in the future, creatively bounce off you. I have a lot of ideas, and I know you do too. You're very, as much as you don't give yourself credit for, you're a very creative person. You're fucking doing piercing. You're working 3 jobs. You're doing piloting. I don't know how you do it, but your actual drive to continue to, do all that stuff is something I applaud you for. I couldn't do it. I work 2 jobs and I'm moving and I'm already exhausted. But I think that's very much 2 very different people. And I shouldn't compare our situations, but I always do. But I'm very proud of you. I hope you know that. It feels like silly enough, it feels like the proud mother thing. I'm very proud of everybody. And I'm very happy to see that everybody's kind of going off into their own directions. But we always can figure out a way to connect back to each other, which I think is a great thing. So yeah, you're 21 now, which just feels insane. I remember being 21, the first one to turn 21. I remember being the oldest in this group too. How times have changed. But I'm very proud of you. I like to think that I can always rely on somebody like you. Someone who's sporadic, someone who has a gigantic personality, someone who's so caring and loving. And even when they're busy, they've always make time for the people that they love for. And it means a lot to me that you kind of can just do that. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't. But you're very strong in your own way. I can say that about anybody, but I think my favorite quality of yours is your willingness to continue pushing forward. You show a lot of strength in places that I didn't expect you to, which blows my mind. Like, holy shit, Athena's doing 7 things and she's still showing up to be friends with people, and she's still replying to the group chat, and she's still doing everything she needs to do. It's the strength that you show in your character that makes me feel so privileged to be your friend. That's the best way I can put it. So yeah, I'm very proud of our friendship. I'm very glad that teenage Tristan, grade 8 Tristan, did not say something weird or didn't shush you away because he thought you were weird, which obviously now I don't. But yeah, I'm very glad I'm your friend. I'm very glad that I got to meet an amazing person like you. I do hope your 21st birthday is great. I will obviously be there. I have the time confirmed off. I know this, so you will see me. I have no idea what cottage core means. I'll figure it out. Me and Aiden will figure it out. But yeah, any closing comments I want to add? Yes, I actually do. I feel like I think about a lot of this stuff and I don't have an outlet to actually speak it into existence. So these little videos I do for people's birthdays and just in general are very good for me. So yes, I think back on this card you wrote for, I can't remember, it was like my 19th or my 20th birthday, and I think about that a lot. I keep all the cards you guys have written for me. I hope you know that one where you were saying, like, if there was any timeline and that we could be reincarnated together, or like something like that, where we could be kind of just together at every timeline, you would want that. And I say that a lot to myself, and I say that a lot to other people. I feel like even if, if I were to die tomorrow, which I hope not, that'd be kind of ironic, but if I were to die tomorrow, I'd hope that in some, I don't say twisted sense of fate, but I want to say in fate's way of explaining it, I hope that I can be reincarnated in a life where I get to meet you and everybody else again, because you guys have changed my life, especially you. I would say those house parties, everything you've done, the hosting, those are some of the best times in my life, and I look back on them and I go, wow, grade 12 Tristan is definitely different from now. And I'd like to see that improvement. So, yeah, I will end this. I don't think you want to listen to 10 minutes of me yapping. Thank you for always being. Do you know what I'm going to say to you? You said I was the joker. You was the jester. You're my jester. Even if I'm down in the dumps, I can watch one of your little explaining Snapchat videos and I'm laughing, even if it's something silly like you talking about coffee or just you showing how much you love your boyfriend Ryan. Shout out Ryan, love you. But yeah, it always makes me laugh and always can kind of put a smile on my face, even if I'm having a bad day. So yeah, happy 21st. I shall see you later today. I'm not recording this in August. I'm actually recording this in July. I hope you can enjoy the video I made for you, but took me almost 2 months to make. So yeah, I shall see you soon. Happy 21st. Love you, Athena. Bye.